And I don't want to buy a $300,000 deal in North Dakota. So
you don't want to buy a $300,000 deal in North Dakota. Let's just clarify that.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to buy something that a lot of other people would also want to buy because that helps you sell. If you buy something no one wants, you're never going to get rid of it.
Yeah.
So, key.
That's a good point. What is up, and welcome back to How to Invest in Commercial Real Estate. Almost forgot the name of the show. That's great. Anyway, welcome back. We're super excited. We came up with a cool concept today. I think it's going to be fun. We are literally on Crexie right now. This is no affiliation to Crexie unless Crexie wants to reach out and give us money. We'll take it.
Yeah.
We're literally recreating what we did ourselves earlier in the week, basically, right? I mean, not the exact same deals won't come up, but we did this. The three of us did just what we're going to do today.
I did this. Yeah, we didn't do anything.
Took credit for
I
hours
spent
of deals
hours
work.
looking up hundreds of deals on Crexie, and then I showed them to you, if that's what you want to call we doing something.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Good. All right. Well, so the concept of the show today, guys, is we just wanted to show you, hey, how do you go about finding potential deals either to evaluate or make offers on? And you can do it across several different sites, but today we're going to do it with Crexie. We're going to record my screen so you guys can see how to do it, and we're going to talk through the pros and cons of the deals that we find.
Yep.
Does that sound reasonable?
Yep.
I like it.
That's it. Joel's going to spend hundreds of hours, so this is going to be a long show.
Yeah, hundreds of hours.
First of all, I mean, it's not like live in the essence that, it's still recorded and edited, but we have no idea what we're going to find. Full disclaimer.
Yeah.
We have no idea. We may accidentally talk ourselves into placing an offer. Maybe that's a goal. Maybe we find one that we actually like enough to
But we do.
write an offer. And then that would be a cool show, right? Because so many people, that's the most common question. It's like, how are you guys doing deals right now? Well, we're literally going to show you.
Yeah.
We're literally going to show you how we're doing deals right now.
Okay, so you want to get into it? Do you have any updates you want to give anybody? I don't think we need to.
Everything is awesome. Let's go.
All right. So when I'm going to look for deals, and let's say I'm going to use Crexie, I go to Crexie site, which I'm on now. You can see if you are watching the YouTube version. And let's see, we're going to do retail today. So I'm going to go to all types, and I'm going to click the button there, and I'm going to go down to retail, and I'm going to click it. Okay. And then for fun, I'm going to take out properties that I don't think I want in my search, because we're going to try to find multi-tenant shopping centers. So I'm going to take out banks. I'm going to take out daycare, fast food, gas station. Let's see. I think the rest of them I'm going to leave in there. Okay, so I still have convenience store, grocery, pharmacy, restaurant, bar, storefront, shopping center, and auto shop. We'll just leave all those. Okay. And then once I've done that, I don't want to do a location. I want to look nationwide. So then I'm going to hit search. Real easy. And so then it pulls up a bunch of stuff.
A
bunch of shit. And I don't want shit. So what we got to do is go up to these filters. And so at the top here, you see for sale, and then you see retail, and then you see any price. So let's click that. And I don't want to buy a $300,000 deal in North Dakota. So
you don't want to buy a $300,000 deal in North Dakota. Let's just clarify that.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to buy something that a lot of other people would also want to buy, because that helps you sell. If you buy something no one wants, you're never going to get rid of it.
Yeah.
Key.
That's a good point.
$2 million. You want to go $2 million?
$2 million minimum?
Yeah.
Minimum $2 million.
$2 million minimum. Guys, it's the same amount of work, whether it's 2 or 20.
Yeah. Let's go with $12 million on the high side.
Keep it a little lower.
10?
Yeah, keep it under 10. 8. I like even better.
All right, $8 million. Okay, and you can exclude unpriced listings. I'm going to go ahead and do that for today, so we don't, because if we don't know how much they're asking for it, we really don't know how to evaluate it. Okay.
Yeah, and in this market, if you're going out on price, I think that's a
so you can instantly see from the screen here that now there's less crap on the home page here.
It looks like already a shopping center I would like to own. I don't know.
Yes, but like you can see here, there's a 4.88 cap.
Yeah.
So we don't want that, right?
Yeah.
So let's go again up to the filters bar, and we're going to hit on cap rate. And we're going to go with, what do you think, 7.75 or 8?
As a men?
As a men.
7.75.
775. You think, okay, maybe you can get them up to an 8.5 if their ask price is a 775.
I like it leaves room for a little bit of vacancy. Sometimes that will push them to aggressively price the cap rate just because they see immediate upside. So I like a little bit of wiggle room on the bottom side. Wow. Okay. I mean,
yeah,
it's great.
You go with that. All right. So now we're going to hit apply. I'm not going to put a max cap rate because,
max. All right.
You're not going to get much in the way of 13 cap or whatever. And so I want to get the 9s and the 10s if they are out there. So I want to hit apply apply. Okay. So let's just look at what we've got. Brian, is yours the first one? Do you see a Dixon Michaels 11 cap?
Yep.
Okay. So let's,
You want to look at that one?
I'm going to look at that one.
Yeah.
Man, thank goodness this is a PG show. PG-13, let's call it.
Let's see. Okay. So the first thing I see here is that they're saying you have remaining term 5.4 years. So, okay, I think that's still acceptable.
It'll at least go coterminous with the note, but if they don't renew, it's going to be a bear to refinance.
Right. What we like about this just on the outset is that it's listed at an 11 cap. So you really need to understand why is it priced like that.
There's a reason.
You already know it?
No. I'm saying there is, and we'll find it. Probably.
Yeah, we don't. Look, broker co-op, so they're offering a co-broke fee, which is good.
I'll take that.
Let's see. Fee simple, so that's good.
Guys, a co-broke fee is a number one reason to get a real estate license if you're doing this.
All right, so let's go look at the OM. That would be the first thing I would do to try to understand why this is priced at an 11 cap.
$62 per square foot. That's low.
You know, one thing is I don't love, this is nothing against the state of Mississippi, but it's a little bit more of a challenging economic market. They have high insurance rates because of hurricanes. Yeah. It's a little bit tougher, so you really need to be getting a little bit better deal if you're going to be hitting up Mississippi. Okay, so let's see here. We have Dick's Sporting Goods. They are in to 2030, so that's good. You've got, let's see, a little over 5 years there. They're in at $8 a foot in 35,000 feet. So it's big, and it's probably a little bigger than I would prefer.
Yeah.
How's about that $8 per square foot? Does that seem about right to you? Low, high?
I think that's okay. I've seen, I mean, for Mississippi, maybe it's a touch high. You know, would it be better if it was a $5 rent? Yeah, because the lower the rent, the easier it is to potentially backfill if they would leave. Mm-hmm. And Michael's is in 19,000 feet, another pretty good size box tenant, and they only have 2 years remaining.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this would be a deal I would try to get placer data on through the listing broker and see how the Dicks and Michaels are doing, if they're killing it, if they're a top tier tenant.
Describe what placer data will do for us to the listeners in case they're not familiar.
Yeah, man, I need to be getting paid from these people. But yeah, placer is amazing. They reverse engineer a lot of really cool data based on cell phone apps. So they've got a lot of partners with cell phone apps, and they actually end up buying your location somehow. And it's kind of fascinating by your location and sociographic, or no, not sociographic, psychographic, which is just your behaviors based on where you live and what you're doing, or where you work, yada, yada, yada. Anyway, they're able to reverse engineer sales. They're able to track how long those cell phones are in the store. Was that person on their way home? Were they on their way to work? Were they on their way to the grocery store? So, and then it ranks them against a number of other things. You can rank it against other shopping centers. You can rank that Michael's store versus all the other Michael's stores in that city, in that state, in that country.
And we mentioned it last show. The reason that's important is if the company falls on hard times, the first thing they're going to do is look to close non-performing stores. So if you can get into the top 10%, top 20% of their stores, those are going to be the last ones to close. And so you can have confidence to go ahead and maybe buy that asset. So we can't spend too much time. So I'm going to roll through this OM just real quick to see if I see anything that tells me why it
says 27,000 people in a 5 mile radius. Does that seem low?
It's on the lower side, yeah.
But average household income for those 27,000 is 143,000.
That's fantastic, actually.
That is pretty good.
And 3
You've
miles,
got 24,000 cars a day in front of the center.
What's the anchor tenant next to this? Do we know?
Yeah, it's Belk.
Belk. I mean, and then you got the Walmart Supercenter next door. I'd be interested to see how they're doing. You can place your data on them.
Yeah, you've got Longhorns Steakhouse. So you've got a decent little retail trade area here.
This is listed at an 11 cap.
I know that.
Guys, somebody's making money on this deal. These 2 tenants stay. Somebody's killing it on this.
So I wonder, do you think they have information that the Michaels is maybe not going to renew?
We have a Michael's Dark and Slidell that we're trying to re-tenant right now, which brings me initial cause to Michael's.
Initial pause, you said?
Yeah. Just because Michael's is dark on our Slidell deal.
And so they could easily be
They could be leaving.
having information that they're going to be leaving, and that's why it's an 11.
Yeah.
I can't understand why it would be an 11 otherwise.
Right.
Okay,
All right, let's go on.
So I think all we'll say on this one is if you could find out that they were going to stay, 11 cap might begin to make sense, even though you don't love big box tenants. All right. So
Here's another avenue while you're searching, right?
Yep.
If I'm a competitive person, if I'm trying to figure out a way I can get involved in this, but I'm like, hey, I don't have $3.3 million to go buy a Dick's and a Michael's in Mississippi, right? There's a way to go and look who purchases big box shopping centers like this. There's a way to see who owns big box shopping centers like this in Mississippi. And then I would call them and I'd say, hey, I have this amazing opportunity. There's this Dick's and Michael's big box store. It's right next to a Belk. It's right next to this Walmart Supercenter. Find out a little bit about it, be able to speak to it, and then go to other owners in that market that own that deal and see if you can get a commission that way, right?
Yeah.
They may not know about it.
Good point. All right, Joel, you see another one on there you want to look at?
What's the Dumas one? It's not horrible.
well, it didn't have a. Let's take a look at this one.
Walmart shadow anchors.
Is that you're looking at the Dumas one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So the listing cap rate is 7.86. So, and it's 140 a foot. I mean, it's kind of middle of the road on price per foot. 15,000 feet. I guess I could take a quick look at this one.
Yeah. Any vacancy? Or I don't know.
Let's see what it says. This probably isn't too far from Amarillo, is it? Isn't Dumas close to Amarillo where we were?
Dumas.
Okay, so you've got building sales price. Oh, you can buy the land if you want. It's not included. So I'll tell you that one thing that causes me pause is just this right here.
The field.
You see how much green is around this? Mm-hmm. I don't love that.
What would we love, Joel?
I'd love rooftops, man.
Houses.
Lots of houses or other national retailers, because that tells me this is a good area. Let's see.
Maybe
Our rents aren't too bad. We have a little bit of term on all of them, but the Domino's. I was going to try to see, Dumas is like in the middle of nowhere.
it's 47 miles from Amarillo. That's the next biggest.
Straight north.
Yeah.
So this Walmart Supercenter may kill it. I wonder if they know how many visits it has.
So here's a little bit better picture. This 19th Street just does not look like it has a ton of traffic. There's a lot of traffic here, maybe 19,000.
Set back by the road.
Yeah, I'm going to pass on this guy just because of this kind of picture and that we don't have a lot of traffic and it's listed at a 7.8. Yeah. If it was listed at an 8.75 and I thought I could get it for a 9 or 9.25, I might pursue it more.
Yeah. All right, we got a few in. We're only 10 minutes in. Gosh, we're underwriting a deal every few minutes.
Yeah, we are.
Let's see.
We got to find one to buy though. Let's find something to buy. That one could be good. Gordon Plaza. Hey, we own Gordon Plaza.
That's Atlanta.
We own in Atlanta. Walgreens, hard pass.
It's a good cap rate. North Richmond Hills, Texas. Could be interesting.
I mean, DFW, I guess. Redevelop. I don't know.
Let's just look at the term left.
I've seen some Dollar Tree start to backfill Walgreens.
You have decent traffic counts with this Walgreens, but there's only 2.7 years. The other day I saw one that was an 8.5 cap that had 12 years left.
Oh, wow.
I might take a chance on that. They're still rated triple B or double B on credit, even though they're having a little bit of, they used to be double A or whatever. Yeah. All right, so let's
used to be the double A. I don't even know what that. I should really know that.
Here's Memphis, and I don't want an at home.
No, massive. What about Tullahoma Square Center?
Tullahoma. 9 cap. Tullahoma, Tennessee.
No, maybe.
Yeah. What about Columbia, South Carolina?
Yeah.
7.75. Let's see what this looks like.
I bet there's a Walmart next door. I feel it.
I do that every time.
Dude, Cato, Sally Beauty. It's just like they're Walmart leeches. It works. Dollar Tree's there. GameStop's there.
I see Sally. Sally
Sally.
Beauty.
Give me a Walmart. Give me a Walmart.
One vacancy. Here's the layout. I don't have any problems with this layout.
I don't see Walmart.
I like the look of the building.
Yeah, nice facade.
I mean, it's decent. It looks relatively new.
Decent.
You
You won't say anything that looks good, will you?
No.
Stephanie look good? Wow.
All right, let's look at our rents here.
Tough crowd.
Expiring in 26, 29, 25. So that's interesting. Miracle Ears lease is already up. It was up in May, and they just haven't updated this.
I love the square footages of the tenants so far.
Yeah, all small, replaceable tenants. The rents, let's see. They're all under $20 a foot except for one. The Sally Beauty is at $21 a foot. They all have triple nets plus management and 15% admin on cam. That is really good.
That's where the juice is.
Yeah. So yeah,
I'm liking this deal. Where is a map? I want to see what is around this thing.
Yes, we do need to find that out. Let's see, market overview. Okay, let's see what we got here.
Oh, there's the Walmart. There we go. Told you guys. No dummy. You got an Aldi next door. I like this one.
Yep.
You got a Lowe's. Man, you're right next to the Lowe's and the Walmart. You're in between them. I like this one.
Starbucks next door.
Yeah, you've got 36,000 cars that's rolling right in front of you, right next to a Lowe's and a Walmart. So you're in between a Lowe's and a Walmart, down from Starbucks. 36,000 cars.
Yeah, and that Highway 77 is a major interstate.
So like this. Now, a little bit of a drawback I'll just mention is, would I like this center to be facing this road?
Yeah, but that Walmart probably has 2 million visitors that are coming down into the shopping center.
That's true. So you've got people coming out of Walmart staring right at your center.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I mean, I think it's a solid little play. I don't really love it at 7.75 cap, but I do like it at 8.5, 8.75.
No, I think 9, man. Nothing's trading right now. I like this one. I think we should offer on it. Starbucks right across the street, Aldi, University of South Carolina, Columbia. Yeah, I like this. 36,000 students.
Right.
All right, so we're going to put an offer in on this, and we'll let you know how we do. Let's do maybe one more.
Man, we haven't even signed a confidentiality agreement so far. I was worried about that.
Chattanooga. I don't know if I want to be in Chattanooga.
Wow, just taking a shit on Chattanooga like that.
I mean, I want bigger markets, okay.
Okay. Yeah, Columbia. Huge.
All right, one more.
Yeah, one more.
Brian's got a hot date.
Yeah.
Kidding.
Here's should I look at Indianapolis? That's a decent market.
That's funny. I hope somebody sees that shit.
All right, I'm going to try this one in Indianapolis.
Okay. I'm still looking, but
We'll
what's the name of the?
let's see. It's Madison and Edgewood.
Okay. Yep.
So let's see.
Man, we're going to get this sold for Phoebe here, giving us some airtime.
Okay.
Got the C-store in the corner. Definitely get a phase 1.
Yep. Let's see, though. I like the general look of it. It has a decent feel. I don't know what lens is.
He likes this one, but the last one.
I said it was decent, just like I said the last one was decent.
Yeah, no, you said you liked it. You just said the last one was decent. You like this one.
Okay.
Just the word choices.
So
It's
critical.
interesting. Yeah, I'm just noticing what you're saying.
Okay. Let's see here. Average household income within 1 mile is 103,000. That's pretty strong. I really like that.
Indianapolis.
Yeah, Indianapolis is a good market.
Next to Kroger.
So let's look at this, the tenant mix. I don't know what lens is. CSL Plasma, I'm surprised that's in the center given the average household income, but they tend to do pretty well. Hair, insurance, nails, Chinese restaurants. I mean, these are just pretty staple tenants in a multi-tenant shopping center.
Lynn's is a fireworks store.
Okay, I don't love that.
And fireworks and Halloween. It's a Halloween.
I mean, arguably two of the best holidays out of all of them. Do I hate that? No.
So
I bet they sell guns out of the back.
I'd like to know, is it a year-round selling costumes and party supplies, or is it just like one of those things that goes in for the season and then they bail?
I know. I can't tell.
I have a feeling that they have a year-round business.
Sakura Spice. This is really an episode you guys should be watching, by the way, on YouTube. Really get the full effect here. We're scrolling through the OMs. We're looking at the deal.
So let's look. Here's the rent roll. Lynn's has 4,000 square feet, and they have annual bumps, which is great. In fact,
they pay every month.
That's a big bump. They $1.50, 10%, January 1.
That's huge.
That's really nice. Let's look
Huge.
at the Trinity.
You saw
They're flat, and it's a gross lease. Keep in mind. Let's see if there's any other good bumps. Yes, we have next year on Great Clips. There's a bump. Nails. The bump already happened.
5% annually.
Is there a vacancy, because they built in vacancy into the NOI? So I'm just curious if there's actually a vacancy.
I don't. Do you see?
That's free NOI money right there. I don't see a vacancy.
What was the vacancy they built in?
Like $20,000. I mean, that's a lot of money.
Right here. 4%.
Yeah, 24.
So that is good. I think that's free money if your tenants stay.
That just means that the actual NOI is higher than that. They're just taking that out because typically a lender will stress it like that. I don't know if it's always necessarily market to bake it into your NOI. So I like seeing that.
Looks like you've got 18,000 cars, which is acceptable. It's not, I'd like 20 or 30, but it's not far off. And I like that it's a grocery anchored.
Mm-hmm. You get placer data on the Kroger.
I do want to see how you got some out parcels here that are kind of in your way. You're a little set back, but I like the size of these tenants, except for the CSL.
Could we sell that hard corner? Is that ours?
This?
Yeah. Is that
That's
there's a McDonald's next door. You're telling me that's not a marketable piece of land next to a McDonald's?
I'm wanting to potentially make an offer on this. This is a nice looking neighborhood center, and with the Kroger there, I would want to understand how long the Kroger's going to be there. Like, do they have 10 years on their lease? Do they place your data? Is it a well-performing Kroger? If it is, this is a center that I could easily get behind putting an offer in.
Right, I'm gonna write this one down too.
I don't know. It kind of shows this out parcel lot as included. So
that roof looks like garbage too.
Yeah, that is true. But you don't have a ton of square footage. I mean, you're not having to re-roof the Kroger.
That's true.
So you would have to just negotiate that. All right, let's look at our population. 3 miles, 90,000. That's decent.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, considering that other one only had 27,000 in a 5-mile radius. Remember?
Yeah.
Median or estimated household income of 80,000.
Well, in 3 miles, 80, 103 in 1 mile, and
that's good.
And 5 miles is still 90.
Yeah.
So, I would absolutely put an offer in on this, barring what we find out about the roof and how that out parcel plays into it. But I would probably offer. It's listed at an 8.1 cap. I'd probably go in at a 9. And just see what shakes out. Guys, like we've talked about, you could probably rack up 10 of these deals, 7.75, 8, 8.5. And what you're going to do is you're going to pick cap rates like 9 that you want to offer, and you're just going to offer above their asking cap rate, and then you're just going to see who plays ball. Yeah. Like who's going to engage you, who's more interested in selling, who counters you. Some people, if you put a 9 and they're asking an 8, they're going to be like, nah, it's no good. And so you don't spend any time worrying about it. Just send the offers, and whoever is engaging with you, you'll know they're a real seller. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you got to be bold, guys. You got to be bold in your ask. These deals are sitting on the market for sale, right? They're sitting on the market for sale. The listing price is arguably completely irrelevant. You go in, you throw this thing in a model, you could own it for a long time, right? It's millions of dollars. Going in and offering somebody $4 million or $3.8 million when they've got it listed for $4.5 million, it's not insulting. It happens all the time. We got an offer on a deal we own in St. Louis. It was ridiculously low.
It was like $800,000 less than we wanted.
Yeah. So we just like, yeah, too low. Maybe, later.
But what if we were desperate? Then if we were, what we might have done is said, okay, that's $800,000 too low, so we're going to go back at $500,000 higher than they offered us and see if they want to play ball with us. Yeah. And if they don't take it, fine. But
you're not wasting any time. It took us 20 minutes. We found 2 deals we're going to offer on. We looked at a total of 4. Yeah, like so 4. 50% of the deals we looked at after we called through all the shit, we liked enough to offer on. Like just after the scroll.
And if you think we're kidding, we're not. We're gonna make offers on these on Monday, along with several others that we've already positioned. And it would be great, actually, if one of the sellers engaged with us and we ended up closing on this, and then we bring it back onto the show at closing, and we'll show you the clip of us finding this in real time.
Yeah, that'd be great.
We're gonna try to make that happen while not accidentally
buying a turd.
Yeah.
Like we wanted so bad to buy the one we found on the show.
But the cool video.
Yeah. But it ended up being a terrible buy.
Okay, well, I think this is meant to be inspiring and empowering, right? It's easy to carve out 20 minutes, find some deals, send some offers out, and these deals, like several of these deals will get purchased. Like somebody will buy them, and I guarantee somebody's making money. Somebody's making money on these deals. Mm-hmm. So could be us, could be you.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, hopefully that was helpful. Watch this on YouTube so you can see my screen and what we did so you can do it yourself.
Yep. Awesome. Thanks. We will see you guys next time on how to invest in commercial real estate.
See you.